Challenger Control. I just finished the escort run with the Tachyon. I'm coming in for some repairs and retrofits. Those CMI mercs really did a number on my paint job.
Understood, Logan. We've logged the completion credits into your account. Please refer to the job board for new contracts upon your return.
Yeah, no rest for the weary, huh, Dilly?
Welcome to Europa Starbase. You are cleared for docking.
Well, that's my life. One job after another. Always looking out for the big money, the big break that'll set me up for life. As long as the corpers have somebody to fight, they'll always need guys like me.
We'd like to welcome you guys who are just joining us for Tachyon the Fringe. I'm Andrew, joining me in this event, and here we are.
Now performing personnel scan. Welcome, Mr. Logan.
6,000 credits to start. Okay, just some extra credits on hand. Let's check the news boards.
Tachyon News Service rated number 1.
Corporate disciplinary hearings for PPS and Oberon.
The Tachyon News Service is proud to announce that for the 10th straight year, we have been voted the number 1 source of news in the galaxy. Independent research gives us an 86% accuracy rating for our stories, making us the most reliable source for information that has ever existed. Audiences praised our proprietary smart headline technology, a feature that highlights the stories that are personally most important to them. At Tachyon News Service, we deliver the news faster than the speed of light. Literally.
Yeah, let me know, Event, if the game is being a lot louder than I can hear you on chat, because even at 50%, this game can be loud.
Okay.
Star Patrol confirmed today that a major police action transpired just outside Mars orbit after their sensors registered a large-scale exchange of fire between ships operated by Phobos Proprietary Systems and Oberon Incorporated. Struggle between these organizations began several years ago when Bernard Station 147 announced its intent to pursue a trade contract with Oberon despite long-standing allegiance to Phobos Proprietary Systems. Commander Erwin Korscher of the Star Patrol issued the following statement.
We cannot permit private conflicts between corporations to threaten centers of peaceful commerce. This is the sort of behavior we would expect in the Fringe, and it will not be tolerated in Sol space.
The case has already gone to the High Tribunal of the Seven-Planet Accord, and legal experts estimate the cumulative fines may total in excess of 2.1 trillion credits.
I'm guessing they don't count Pluto. Check the other
We know it's not a planet.
Let's tone down the volume a bit. So, difficulty on medium, menu on. Of course, we got all the details on, rendering distance, and level of details maxed out. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do about 30%.
Welcome, Mr. Logan.
Game controllers. This can be done as keyboard only, and you do not need a full keyboard. Of course, you may want the numpad according to the input if you're going to be using chat, but that's no longer really a thing nowadays since we have external chat clients. But you can do this with a laptop keyboard on your own, or on its own. But preferably, this is one of the most friendly mouse and keys sims out there. Okay. Where are we? We are in Seoul. Tier, Twilight Sector. Span, Red Star. Alright. Let's get some easy money, shall we?
Mr. Logan, good to hear from you. Welcome back from your brief vacation. I understand Mars is quite beautiful during the second summer. I bring a simple request. A new flight instructor has recently been promoted to the AGT Pilot Corps. Next week she will begin training rookies in basic flight controls, targeting, and Tachyon jump gate use. We would like
On
you
taking
to test
the
basic
training
curriculum
courses
for
over and
accuracy.
over again.
We understand it might feel a bit awkward for a pilot of your caliber to take a basic training run, but it would be quite helpful to this instructor to have an expert as her first pupil.
Alright, let's take the Orion this time. Okay, so we have a little laser, we have targeting reticule, and an afterburner to begin with. Let's add the flare medium. I don't really bring missiles for this one. Combat scanner, I'd like to know pull for these guys. Alright. And one thing in the manual they say is that all components can be interchanged, so you save a dump truck of money just taking the time to switch out components and then switching them between ships as you want. Just don't forget to leave anything that, you want installed out. One of the things that was a little bit confusing was some of the hardpoint systems on this, as in sometimes you might have a gimme saying, okay, here's a single mount, here's a tri-mount, and then some other ships are a little bit confusing on that front. I'll let you know when I come across them.
Mr. Logan, this is Junior Flight Instructor Lorna Kirkland. Thank you for assisting me with the training program today. I'm thrilled to be working with such an experienced pilot. If you have any suggestions on my technique before I do this for real, please let me know.
Sure thing, Lorna. You'll do great.
Okay, I'll begin. Welcome to the AGT Pilot's Training Course. Here you will learn the basics of piloting a starship. On the left side of your screen, you will notice a step-by-step objective list for you to follow during this session. Take a few moments to get accustomed to your ship's controls. Try turning and rolling. Adjust your speed with the plus and minus keys. When you hold down the tab key, your afterburners will provide you with a tremendous burst of speed. Notice the bar on the right side of your radar. This shows how much energy you have left for your afterburners. You'll notice it drains fast. In order to travel from sector to sector, you will utilize Tachyon coil generator gates. Your navigational computer will highlight any gate you need to travel through to complete your current contract. If the gate is not in front of you, a gold arrow will point to it. I will now open the Luna TCG gate, which will let you travel all the way to the Earth's moon in just a matter of seconds. Autopilot through a gate by using the A key.
And of course, autopilot only works if there's no hostiles in the area. Otherwise, you'll just have to fight your way out.
Congratulations! You made it to the Luna sector. Before jumping to Venus, you should practice the slide maneuver. Go ahead and fly close to the shipyard so that you have a nearby point of reference.
Okay, you got it.
When you hold down the Q key, your ship will continue heading in its current direction, regardless of which way you turn the ship. As soon as you release the slide control, your ship will begin heading in the direction that you are pointing. Sliding is handy for making quick turns or for keeping your weapon pointed at a target. When you are comfortable with the slide maneuver, fly through the Venus sector Tachyon.
And sliding is very handy with the afterburners. case in point.
Welcome to the Venus Training Sector. Here you will be able to practice your targeting skills on inactive space mines and moving unmanned vessels. Your ship's advanced targeting system will automatically locate the nearest enemy. The lower left-hand display will show relevant information such as the ship's name, allegiance, and its distance from you. Press the period key to cycle through all of the enemy mines. Notice that a bright red arrow in the center of the screen will point you to your target, if it is not in front of your ship. Go ahead and destroy the mines. On the bottom center of your display, you will find your ship's radar. Objects that are in front of your ship will appear in and around the center box. Those on the outer edge of the circle are actually behind your ship. TCG gates will appear as blue dots. Allied ships will show up as green dots, and enemies will appear as red dots. Your current target is highlighted. Cycle through all targets with the bracket keys. You can also select a target that is directly in front of your ship by pressing Enter. Multiple weapons mounted on your ship, you can cycle the primary and secondary weapon slots with the 1 and 2 keys. The tilde key chains your weapons together so that they will all fire when you pull the trigger. If a weapon slot has multiple mounts, you can link them with the 3 or 4 key. Try destroying some more mines.
Typically, I chain lasers together. For me, it's a terrible idea to chain a laser and a missile system. A laser and a rocket system, well, if I'm sure of my aim, yes. But otherwise, secondary fire key is X.
I am now turning on the moving targets. Go ahead and practice on these robot ships. A good strategy is to use the 9 key to have your ship automatically match speed with your target. Another trick is to use the Z key to engage your reverse thrusters to slow your ship down. This will keep your enemy in front of you if it tries to evade you with quick turns. The lead target assistant appears as a small circle leading your selected target. When your target is within range, it will brighten. Place your crosshairs in this circle to increase your chances of hitting a moving target. Excellent! Now I'm going to teach you how to fight capital ships. The hulls and shields of large ships are generally strong enough to repel small fighters. To take them down, you will need to knock out important subsystems. Cycle through this freighter's subsystems using the semicolon and apostrophe keys. Find and destroy its power generator now.
And
Hey, I can do that.
unlike Free Space and X-Wing and TIE Fighter, you do not have to worry about engine wash. So you can sit behind the thrusters and not get your hull burned out.
The next thing you will learn is how to pick up cargo in space. Target the navigational buoy and head to it.
And yes, those thrusters are still active despite you disabling it.
Press the red button on your console. That ought to reset them.
Oh, there. Gotta remember not to let that happen to the rookies. Well, since you took a little damage, let's skip ahead and talk about your systems. Look in the lower right of your screen. You'll see an icon representing your ship and shields. If your front or rear shields took damage, you can transfer energy from one to the other, using the U and J keys. Your shields will also regenerate over time. If your hull is damaged, its icon will turn yellow and then red when critical. Unlike your shields, you must return to Starbase to get your hull repaired. To the right of the ship icon is your energy management system. Your shields, afterburners, and energy weapons all draw power from your engines. You can increase the speed at which these systems regenerate with the B, N, and M keys. Keep in mind, this will reduce the amount of energy available for your engines, which will lower your top speed until the system fully recharges. In emergency situations, you can instantly transfer power from one system directly to another. For example, pressing Y will automatically regenerate your shields with energy from your lasers. Be aware though, you will lose a little bit of energy every time you transfer from one system to another. Head to the navigational buoy when you are ready. Okay, back to picking up cargo. Target the nearby crate. Notice that your radar will only see small objects like this one from a short distance. When you fly in closer, your scanners will be able to detect what cargo is inside. You will be notified when you are within range to take it into your cargo hold. Press the Enter key to beam it aboard. Good job! You are now ready to head back to Europa. Notice that the objectives show your final destination, how many jumps it takes to get there, and the gate you need to jump through next. When you get back to the starbase, you can select your jobs from the contract list and reconfigure your ship with new weapons and system cards. Don't forget to read the galactic news and check for new ship upgrades in the hangar's configure screen from time to time. This concludes the AGT Basic Pilots Training course. I hope I did okay as your instructor.
Oh, you did fine. Don't you worry about trying to kill me back there. I won't hold it against you.
Thank you again, Mr. Logan. Feel free to use the autopilot key to dock with Europa Starbase.
One happy landing.
Well done, Mr. Logan. Ms. Kirkland has received an evaluation of her routine. Sorry about the malfunctions. Not that we had any fears that you couldn't handle yourself. The credits have been transferred to your account.
Okay.
Mr. Logan, another opportunity for your piloting skills has presented itself. A remote AGT asteroid mining ship was recently disabled in the Ganymede sector, likely in an attempt to dissuade further processing of the region. Its replacement, the AGT Burkhardt 4192, is waiting at the Mira Vista Space Dock facility at Luna. Go to Luna, rendezvous with the vessel, and escort it to its next mining operation at Ganymede. If any resistance is encountered, use your discretion, but permit no harm to the Burkhardt. These mining ships are quite expensive.
Okay, so what's a ship that can fit the interceptor profile? Oh, I know. We got one sitting in the hangar. That's the centerline mount. That there. Pegasus with me. Let's go.
Logan, this is Dillinger Control. Burkhardt 4192 is waiting at the Mira Vista shipyards in the Luna sector. Escort it safely to its jump point. After successful jump has occurred, rendezvous with it in the Ganymede sector and ensure successful operation.
Sounds routine to me.
Don't be careless, Logan. Tensions are quite high between AGT and core mining industries right now. It would not be unexpected for CMI to attack one of our mining vessels.
Logan, this is Mira Vista. Burkhardt 4192 is leaving the docking bay and is on its way to the jump point. Watch it out there, Logan. Core Mining would love to see one of our ships get hulled.
This is Burkhardt 4192. We're leaving dock and heading to the jump point now.
Logan, we've got CMI fighters coming in through the gate. Get them before they reach Burkhardt.
Someone get this flag off me! My shields are down! I need help! This is Burkhardt, powering up our internal PCG to make the jump to Ganymede.
Hold on, Logan. Sending some fighters to help out. Logan, I'm detecting another igniters.
Nice!
All too easy. Oh. They're literal lawn darts. What can I say?
Seems like the darts just fly around a lot before they even attack you.
Well, that is when you get the jump on them. Sometimes you have to play a little bit of musical chairs between, let me finish later.
Alright! Looks like Burkhardt made the jump. Let's meet up with it again.
Between how much you want to distract them and how much you want to dissuade them from, killing off one of your escorts.
Logan, this is the third mark. I'm detecting more CMI fighters overhead. Looks like all of them, Logan. Thanks for the escort.
Yeah, I cleaned them out a bit too fast.
Operations commencing. Deep scanners are clear. You can head on back now, Jake.
Hey, anytime, Burkhardt. I'm on my way home.
Okay, so biscuits for drones.
Span Kilimanjaro requesting docking assignment for refueling and routine maintenance.
Acknowledged, Kilimanjaro. You are in position for autopilot to dock Mira Vista fully. Accept transfer codes now.
Codes clear, Mira Vista. Auto dock engaged.
This is Mira Vista Control. Vessel Galileo 4412, you are cleared for departure.
Roger this unit, Mira Vista. See you in a month.
CMI attack force. You appear to have preserved your ship functionality to a high degree.
Oh, and I'm fine too. Thanks for caring.
Your flight recorder recommends your skills highly, Logan. You are cleared for docking.
And that's another good one on the books.
Very good, Mr. Logan. The Burkhardt remote mining vessel has registered its first profit-grade cargo. I do believe CMI should have received our message quite clearly. Your pay was well earned, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Memo to all AGT pilots. Tachyon News Service just released a favorable story about a recent run-in with CMI. Check it out on the news terminal. Also, there are a couple of new missile types available for reconfiguring your ship's arsenal. So, Tesla EMP missiles and sunspots. I never really used missiles a lot in single player. I just found them to be just a drain on my wallet. Because, you know, I wanted to save up for that sweet new starship. Did we get to this thing together? Never mind.
Mr. Logan, we have a situation that could benefit from your talents.
Karaoke time.
Reports a possible deployment of unauthorized surveillance equipment in our claimed space in the Kuiper Belt. The board is not interested in such competitive oversight. Proceed immediately to that location and reconnoiter the sector. Terminate any unauthorized devices encountered. We must maintain corporate security.
I did do that as part of a duet once.
How drunk were you?
About a pair of Yinglings drunk.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. That's more like Buzz.
Well, of course, I ended up nailing an Elton John song, but then again, it's not like one of Elton John's rock songs either. It was one of the Lion King songs. I don't know. I have the album with it. Of course, when he did.
Dillinger control to Logan. Your clearance for departure at Kuiper TCG has been approved. Proceed to the Kuiper Belt and investigate possible intruders within AGT space.
On my way, Dillinger Control.
Dillinger Control, this is the Torrance requesting permission for departure.
Confirmed, Torrance. You are clear for departure. Good luck.
Control, this is Bright Star Trader requesting permission to dock.
Bright Star Trader, you are cleared for approach on your vector.
Yeah, I ended up having an album with all of Elton John's love songs on it, which is like, you know, his 90s stuff, and definitely the one with Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me that he did with George Michael.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're both really good singers.
Mm-hmm.
Sensors are picking up
Is
surveillance
this ship
drones.
a little bit slower?
Should be easy enough to take them out.
Oh, the Pegasus is supposed to be the fastest of the bunch.
Oh, okay. What advantage is the other one?
Dillinger Control, this is Logan. I've located some surveillance drones. They look like PPS make. I'll find the ship that's dropping them out here.
Message confirmed, Logan. Remove all intruders from AGT space.
Also, if you want to keep your speed constant, don't hold down the tab key. Hold down tab until you reach max velocity, and then hold the slide key. Ow, I ran into that! Ow. Please do not sneeze on me. Power plant. Okay, they can't fire their guns at all. Yeah, free space when you took out the weapon subsystem made the weapons less accurate. You actually still had to destroy the turrets in order to, you know, make them stop firing at you. This one, though, the turrets are just thicker in general. Oh, I killed the guy who was supposed to say something and the reinforcements are coming in. Well, the cavalry's here, so let's just go hog wild.
Might have been a good idea to put some turrets on that.
Well, it doesn't matter because I knocked out the weapons power plant.
I mean, go to the back of it. Time to head back something there. Fire back.
control to Logan. Our scanners have confirmed your identity. Downloading flight recorder information. You are clear for docking.
All right, baby. Proceeding to docking bay.
Confirmed. Dillinger control out.
Why not wander around the place a bit?
Independent Freighter Ontario, you are cleared for departure at Docking Bay 1.
Understood, Mira Vista. Launching now. Mira Vista, we've got some sort of problem here. Our temperature is way up and our computers aren't responding.
Your system malfunction is confirmed, Captain. We are diagnosing a solution now.
Damn it! Our reactor's on maximum. Controls are not responding. It's getting hot in here.
All ships in the area, emergency assistance is required. The Ontario's fusion reactor is on a runaway burn. All vessels, disable the Ontario and destroy their shields.
You want them to shoot at us?
Ontario, if we can disable your shields, it might disrupt your power systems and shut down the reactor.
You can either blow up the shield generator or just knock their shields all the way down to 0.
Your shields are nearly gone. Okay, got it. Shields down. How you doing, Ontario?
Logan? AGT, right? I owe you a cool one.
AGT Pilot Logan, this is Mira Vista. The Ontario's power systems are disabled. The details of the rescue have been recorded and sent to Dillinger Control. In addition, we will transfer some credits to your account to compensate you for your timely assistance. Thanks a lot, Logan.
There's no Ready 5 security squadron at the shipyard. Yeah, I forgot to read the news, so, there's another reason I'm here. Yeah, it's one of those little things you notice when you're playing the demo. I'm going, oh, okay. Haven't really bothered to explore the rest of the game, though.
I bet I could get a few crits for this back at the base.
Don't worry, the warp scenes aren't really just loading scenes. You can just skip them whenever you can. Also to autopilot, you must have a clear line of sight to the gate. was a glitch in the demo when you saved the Ontario, it would add an extra warp point where it would think your starbase was in the Kuiper Belt. And you're going, it's like, wait a minute, where's the starbase? Meaning you had to afterburn all the way down back to Europa. Fun times.
Superb work, Mr. Logan. We've scanned the wreckage of the drones, and though they are indeed of PPS make, their transceiver frequencies are registered to Core Mining Industries. Endless source of annoyance, that company. This should make our stance on espionage quite clear. Your credits have been transferred.
A new shipment of chatter cannons and Hunter torpedoes. Hunter torpedoes are take it or leave it for me. You don't need to lock on with those, but I'm like, eh. Takes a significant chunk of energy, though. They're energy torpedoes. Chatter cannons, though, are really nice.
Galspan to pursue extrasolar ventures.
Far Space Colony claim labeled unofficial.
Tachyon News Service rated number 1.
You learn a bit more about the companies. At least there's a paragraph blurb on each major player in the Fringe, and also some other major companies in the manual. All I know, or at least all I remember reading about CMI is that, they just give out, cheap mining equipment. Being said, they pay a lot for pilot services. Olympic Games, bribery. Was there anything that really happened, before 2000? Not anything about the 90s bids going a little bit awry?
How was your sandwich earlier?
Could have been better. Could have toasted the bread a bit longer. I already got this crate.
Mr. Logan, we have a most unusual situation. The Kuiper Belt appears to remain troublesome. Neutral vessels in that sector have registered complaints to Dillinger Control regarding the presence of a malfunctioning minefield demonstrating hostile behavior to all approaching forces. Although AGT has deployed no such devices, we are responsible for the maintenance of peaceable access to all civilian interests of the region. The origins of these devices are quite a mystery. Proceed to the Kuiper sector and destroy those mines. This is not a good time for AGT to receive negative publicity, so do hurry.
Alright, so I still need money for Tesla EMP missiles. Let's go shell out money for a chatter cannon. Yeah, preferably you want to put chatter cannons in the single slot. There's really no advantage on putting them into a tri-slot unless you want to burn out your ammo a lot. The nice thing about chatter cannons in this game, you do not have to worry about shelling out a dump truck of money to buy another charge. These automatically recharge for you. Hooray for free refills!
What's the advantage of the other ship versus the Pegasus?
You get a tri-shot mount.
Oh.
And 2 missile racks. And 8 hardware slots.
Dilly, this is Logan. In case you're wondering, I'm headed back to the Kuiper Belt. Thank you.
Confirmed, Logan.
Eliminate all mines from the sector.
And the chatter cannon in this game destroys hulls. Again, shields don't bother.
Logan to Dillinger Control. I'm detecting a luxury liner out here in Kuiper. You know anything about this?
Checking ship manifests now. Please wait. Starlink's records indicate that the ship you are reading may be the Trimergian. It has a valid license to conduct sightseeing tours. We will inform it of the mines within its vicinity. Continue with mission.
Ow! Stupid piece of debris. It's much easier just to throw like a handful of flares at it.
Dillinger, I've taken care of all the mines. They look pretty shoddy. I don't think they were Corp.
Dillinger Control to Logan. Return to base and your target data will be processed to permit the identification of manufacturer.
I got the freighter on scanner! Right! Let's hold that thing! All systems back!
Pirates this close to Seoul.
Any ship in the area, this is an independent vessel Trimergian. We are under attack and have no defenses. Control is on our way, but we will not last that long. I need help now!
Alright, calm down. This is Logan at AGT. Now you want to keep off your back until Star Patrol arrives.
Get some damn power out there trying to slack us!
I killed the guy who was gonna say the next line. Oh, I ran out of afterburner fuel. Didn't pay attention.
Star Patrol! These spies are trying to kill us! That AGT ship is the only thing that's kept us alive this long!
I broke the dialogue again. Note to self, stop killing things too fast. That's like the cops tell you, okay, you're done. And Trimergy, you can go home. Ooh, a crate. Is this contraband?
Hey, I'll bet I could get some credits for this if I take it to the right place.
Yeah, I'll save the jokes for later.
Oberon 009 to AGT ship. Jake, is that you?
Samantha. Hey, pilot, you still working for Oberon? I thought you left them.
I did, but then they offered me more cookies. I see you're still with AGT. Important mission.
You know, the usual stuff, Sam. Not enough credits to retire, not poor enough to work for CMI. What can I tell you?
Look, I've got to finish this aggro run. Take care, Jake. I mean that. The suits are getting more careless with pilots every day.
Don't worry about me, little lady. Hey, tell you what, I'll look you up next time I'm home on Mars. Be nice to catch up on old times, huh?
I'm looking forward to it, Jake.
Just wanted to drop off those crates for some moolah and then call it a day. Yeah, I like the chatter cannon, but I don't think this was really the appropriate time to be using that. Wait, where's my money? Is there a landing pad in Ganymede? I never really checked the base there. Okay, this doesn't count. Alright. Never mind. I tried. Another $5,000 on the books.
So, pirates encroaching on Sol space. That suggests rather ominous implications for Star Patrol's thoroughness, doesn't it? Not to worry, however. Your scanned data shall be used to make this issue sufficiently public as to assure Star Patrol's full cooperation in rooting out the remaining criminals. Excellent work, Mr. Logan. Enjoy your well-earned pay.
Okay, so Afterburner Reserve, plus 25% to Afterburner fuel. Cool. Along with a new laser, Deimos Heavy. Just on cap ships, but also for personal use. Sweet! I gotta get some moolah on the side, though. I kind of burned that all on the chatter cannon. Let's just do one round of the ring training course, and then we'll move on with the contract. I'm not doing combat training. That's just kill darts and defense drones and the like.
By accepting this contract, you may participate in the USG Saturn Ring training course. Upon entering the Saturn sector, your piloting skills will be put to the test as you attempt to fly through the preset ring course in the allotted amount of time. The pay that you receive for completing a course will increase as you progress through the 5 different layouts. At any time, you may return to base. The next time you take this contract, the course will resume at the last layout you attempted.
And I want to go fast, so this on Afterburner Reserve. I need some money on the side before I can get some Tesla EMPs. I need those for the next one. Let's do this.
To the Fringe says this course was designed by Hansel Letzer, an experimental mathematician. What the heck is an experimental mathematician?
Mathematician who likes to test insane theories.
another course.
What happens if you hit one of those?
It counts as collision damage, and if you run into something too many times, you die. It's not as unforgiving as X-Wing, TIE Fighter, or Free Space, I'll tell you that. Because you can afford to ram something about 3 times. And, yeah, your shields will absorb the impact of collision first, rather than it going straight to your hull.
Yeah.
Let's try this one.
Alright, another course.
Yeah, you can tell at some point I'm just gonna get sick of this and then just fly back. Yeah, it's just like any other space sim obstacle course. It's like just fly the course in the allotted time and shoot all the bonus enemies you see any. Let's go for 5 and then let's go said this was gonna last like 5 rounds, so ow! Shit!
Oh, I can't believe I finished this many courses. This has got to be some kind of record.
And colliding twice to boot and not dying yet.
Alright, another course.
It's just like it gets hard.
Yeah. lot more twisty and turny. Shit, my pace is pretty bad. I need to start just a little bit better. Just finish this one up and then we can move on to the next mission.
Are those no bombs on the rings?
These are little targets you get for like a little extra credit.
Oh, okay.
Alright. No more training will be credited. Alright. I'm not doing combat training here. It's like just a way to get like cheap money, but like for this one, no. Later stages of combat training are useful. Here, you're just facing off those little defense drones.
Thank you for participating in the USG Saturn Ring training course.
I got my money.
The United Sol government has set up the combat training course for pilots to practice defensive maneuvers against drone opponents. Each time you take this contract, you will encounter multiple beacons.
That setup reminds me a lot of
Target the beacon appropriate to your skill level and destroy it.
I mean, not this right here,
will
but
call in several
the
combat
way you
drones
have
for you
different
to train
rooms
with.
that you go to.
Remember, when practicing, safety comes first.
Mr. Logan, we have an emergency that requires your attention immediately. The Halley Medical Facility at Neptune has reported a massive outbreak of a virulent contagion. As this facility performs vital research for various AGT projects, medical supplies to treat this illness have been loaded aboard the AGT shuttle Argoso 914 in Earth orbit. Escort this vessel from Earth to Neptune and ensure its safe docking with the station. Permit no Halley Station shuttles to escape during the docking procedures. Full containment of the outbreak must be achieved. Your ship's EMP weapon will permit you to disable such shuttles without loss of life. Furthermore, the board is concerned that other corporations might attempt to interfere with the shuttle's progress. Retaliate as you see fit, but let no harm come to the supplies on board the Argoso.
On the news terminal?
Galspan to pursue
these
solar
two.
Adventures.
Far Space Colony claim labeled unofficial. The Galactic Spanning Corporation, commonly known as Galspan, has apparently turned its eye away from the solar system, according to inside sources. In their weekly stockholders meeting, Galspan CEO Roland Belair privately discussed the company's new direction. He then issued the following public statement.
The Fringe represents a vast region of untapped resources. Galspan sees the growth potential and believes now is the time to set up extrasolar mining operations.
Galspan has been a forerunner in military and commercial products within Sol space. The Sol government today declared that it does not officially recognize the Bora colony's claim on several sectors of Fringe space. Bora colonists left the solar system over 100 years ago to create an independent settlement. In an act of defiance to the government at the time, it did not obtain a proper charter for far space colonization. Recently, several legitimate corporations have expressed interest in obtaining claim rights to various sectors of Fringe space, including those inhabited by Bora. Representatives from Bora responded by asking the Sol government to officially grant its claim. After several months of deliberations, the Sol government has decided to refuse the concept of squatters' rights. Bora officials intend to appeal this landmark decision.
Mr. Logan.
I already listened to that. Okay, let's move everything over. I Tesla EMP missiles on top of that. Oh, I got a bunch of dough from that. Put that there. Put that there. There, and a rack of Tesla EMP missiles. Or 2, why not?
What kind of missions do you usually take to Pegasus versus
Things where I need to kill things fast.
Oh, okay.
Or fighter-on-fighter stuff.
Hey, Dilly, this is Logan. I'm headed out to meet with Argoso 914.
Confirmed, Logan. We show you clear of the hangar. Argoso 914 is ready and waiting for you at the New Zurich orbital station in the Earth sector. Your TCG codes have been validated through Neptune. See you soon.
Codes confirmed.
Ensure that you are carrying Tesla EMP missiles.
Waterized freighter, live chickens in a freighter. I don't know what's in that one. So a Star Patrol cruiser, huh? What's in this Star Patrol cruiser? Oh no! Armed humans!
New Zurich Orbital, this is Logan. Reporting for escort assignment with Argoso 914, en route to Halley Research Station.
Understood, Logan. Argoso 914 is prepped and ready for rendezvous.
This is the Argoso. We are departing Launch Bay Alpha now. Logan, glad to have you along as escort.
You got it, Argoso. Stay close and you'll be fine.
Logan, this is Dillinger Control. Some Halley personnel may attempt to flee the station and violate quarantine. If this occurs, you are authorized to use Tesla EMP missiles to disable those craft. The quarantine must be maintained.
Yeah, I got it, Dillinger. Thank you.
This must be one bad disease if they're authorizing force to contain it.
And the cargo's still unknown. Instead of labeled medical supplies.
Yeah, this is Logan calling Halley Station. Argoso 914 and I are in sector and heading your way.
Logan, we have you on scanners. Great to see you. You have no idea how bad it's got down here. We need those supplies immediately.
Don't worry, Halley. Argoso will be docked in no time. Halley Research, this is Logan. Argoso and I are nearing your position, requesting docking clearance.
Logan, we have infected personnel on the launch pad. They've taken control of several shuttles. We can't override their controls.
Logan, this is Dillinger Control. We have recorded the unauthorized launch of several craft. Neutralize them immediately. We are shutting down the TCG to maintain quarantine.
This is Logan to ships departing Halley. You are in violation of the current quarantine. Now come on, guys, return to Halley now, or I'm gonna be forced to disable your vessels.
I'm not going back. It's horrible. The moon is everywhere. I won't go back. Leave us alone. We're not sick. We can't stay or we'll get infected. There is no cure.
Argoso, proceed to Halley. I'll take care of this mess.
Understood, Logan. Halley Station, this is Argoso 914. Request clearance for emergency landing.
Landing pad is clear, Argoso. Approach vector is being transmitted now. Hurry!
Received, Halley. Proceeding.
No, you can't go there. If you put down, they'll never let you escape.
You cannot go there. You'll get the disease too. Logan, our sensors are reading several small attack craft heading right for you.
Hey, those are biolith.
Biolith fighters, break off your attack. This is a mission of mercy, you idiots. Get out of here.
AGT vessels, withdraw immediately. Force open fire. Receive no
Logan, this is Argoso. We are jamming the biolith fighters' comm channel. We don't want them to coordinate with the infected personnel.
Halley Research, this is Logan. All escapees have been neutralized, and the Argoso is finally ready for docking.
Understood, Logan. Argoso 914, you are clear for docking on landing pad 1. Transmitting docking sequence.
Landing sequence initiated.
Argoso, we're getting a strange energy reading from your cargo hold. Is there a problem?
Your reading is from our quarantine containment system. Continuing our approach. This is Argoso! Our shields are failing! Where are you, Logan?
That is unacceptable. Logan, that research
Landing
station
complete.
needs
The package has been
supply.
delivered. Good work, Logan.
Return to Earth immediately for another attempt. And
Argoso,
remember,
there's a
Halley
discrepancy
cannot
between the
afford
cargo
another
scan
failure.
and your manifest. Clearance to unload is withheld until further notice. Is that acknowledged, Argoso? Argoso?
Oops.
Yeah, this is Logan at Dillinger Starbase. We got a problem. There's been some kind of explosion. Logan to Star Patrol. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I'm not exactly sure what just happened.
AGT vessel, this is Star Patrol. Turn off your thrusters and power your weapon systems down immediately.
You want me to... Whoa, hey, hold on, Star Patrol. Just a minute.
AGT vessel, surrender your ship controls immediately. You are under arrest.
The whole base has been destroyed.
This is not good. The trial didn't last more than a few days. Oh, I was told that my corporation fought for me, but come on. I never had a chance. Now on a prison transport, I await final judgment.
Jake Logan, you have been found guilty of crimes against humanity. For your involvement in the conspiracy to destroy the Halley Research Station, you are sentenced to banishment from the Sol system to the fringe of colonized space. May you suffer among your own kind there. This tribunal is closed.
Exile wasn't the worst punishment they could hand out, but believe me, it wasn't getting off easy. The Fringe is a lawless region run by corrupt corporations, fanatical colonials, pirates, and, well, madmen. If I'm lucky, I might be able to scrape together a new life out there. If not, well, I won't be the first guy swallowed up by the Fringe.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of blowing up a hospital here in the States and saying, here you are, get thrown in the middle of the Australian desert.
So you were framed, right?
Yes.
Starship Daymir, this is Starbase Alpha. Welcome to the hub. We'll clear a landing pad for you shortly.
Very good, Alpha. I need to drop off some cargo and then I'm off to Sol.
Good for you, Daymir.
Hey, somebody get this scrap heap out of my way.
Watch who you're calling scrap, pal. See what you can afford after being dumped out here with a lock on most of your assets. Starbase Alpha, do I have clearance yet?
State your name and your business.
For the third time, Jake Logan, independent star pilot. I'm here to check the job boards.
Hold on, pilot. We're reviewing our records. You should be able to dock within an hour or two.
Man, I'm beginning to hate this place already.
If you double EMP the Argos, so they just give you a mission fill and say, nope, you have to do this to advance the plot. I'm sorry.
AGT pilot sentenced to exile.
Rise in wingmen.
Galspan to take Independence Base from Bora. Convicted murderer Jacob Logan, formerly of Advanced Ganymede Technologies, began his permanent exile from the Sol region last week. The High Tribunal found the pilot guilty of the merciless destruction of the Halley Medical Facility earlier this year. Although several outspoken family members of the victims were hoping for permanent cryogen, the tribunal judge sentenced Logan to exile to Fringe space. Sources in the hub region say that Logan has not caused any trouble in the Fringe so far and appears to be attempting to establish himself as a local contract pilot. In the coming months, Tachyon News Service intends to follow up on the life of this fallen pilot.
Professional star pilots everywhere are beginning to clamor for good wingmen. In a recent poll, 4 out of 5 full-time pilots claim to have hired an independent pilot to back them up on potentially dangerous missions. The market couldn't be better, according to professional wing Bradford Bricks.
I can't keep up with all the job offers that have been coming my way these past few months. Corporate pilots are being sent out on riskier missions, and they're willing to pay for backup out of their own credit accounts.
Spokesmen for various corporations maintain that while their pilots have the freedom to hire on extra help, the jobs themselves are not dangerous enough to warrant such action. Whether the growing demand for independent wingmen is a life-saving measure or just a trend has yet to be seen.
Yeah, and wingmen will take a cut like anywhere between 5 to 25%. I personally don't pay for like more than 12.
Upon winning their court battle, Galspan is set to take over the Bora's Independence Base in the hub. Galspan successfully argued that the Bora were illegally attacking Galspan resources and were awarded damages. The court granted Galspan ownership of the base in lieu of monetary awards. Galspan officials are set to begin the transition from Bora control immediately and are expecting the changeover to go smoothly. If the Bora do not leave peacefully, Galspan plans to call in Star Patrol forces to assist them. The Bora charged that the court bowed to intense political pressure to make its ruling in Galspan's favor. They point to the fact that they must vacate the base despite a pending appeal. Once the Bora leave Independence Base, they will no longer have a significant presence in the hub and will be mainly relegated to the Bora region.
Wasn't it in MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, every pilot you took just had a monthly cut? Because here it's just a down payment, especially when you're switching between wingmen, and then just a cut per mission. So one time I had like one of the highest paid perk pilots in my lance once, and the wolves invaded, and I lost him, and the crab. I'm like, okay. He was charging like 12 grand a month anyway. Never mind. What do we have?
Freighter Venetian needs an escort to Independence Base. As the contracting pilot, you will meet up with the Venetian near Star Patrol Farpost. From there, you will escort it to Independence Sector. We expect professional flying and no attitude.
I mean, I don't really have anything else. Alright. And at least the Mako, as much of a cheap ship as it is, stands more of a chance at fighting relative to the Dart. Yet you cannot mount missiles on this. You can mount a gun, you can mount a pair of rockets, but honestly I prefer like 3 lasers. And the hardware on this is just pitiful. And no afterburner for the longest time, which will piss me off. Might as well just autopilot my way out there.
Are you the escort pilot? We're behind schedule on our shipment. Stick with me. We're heading to the next sector.
Sorry if I'm late, Venetian. Let's go.
You still there, pilot? What's your name, by the way?
Yeah, I'm still with you. Name's Jake Logan.
Alright. Well, we're almost to the... Hold on. I know that name. You're the piece of slag who killed all them sick people back in Seoul.
That was a bum rap. I got framed big time.
Listen, Logan. I don't deal with convicts. This contract is cancelled. Just fly away.
Hey, now wait a minute. I told you I got framed.
Go get Hull, Slanger.
Venetian, you shouldn't throw away your escorts. He might have helped you. Now prepare to be boarded.
Oh, slag. Logan, I'll renew the contract. Just get these guys off me.
Hang on, Venetian. I'm not gonna let you die out here.
I'm gonna do these with pitiful little pop guns.
Take that.
I'm sorry for what I said earlier.
Save it, Venetian. Let's just get to the Independence so you can dock and I can get paid.
Thanks, Logan. I'm sorry I called you a convict. You're all right.
I think I hear your mama calling.
check the final score of the game last night?
My work here is finished.
It was like 45 to 30.
The base.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nah, there was a bunch of garbage time, and well, the Colts could have won like by like 20, but it's like, no, like offensively they have no idea how to control the clock. Like, run more or short pass more. Like, stop trying to throw deep passes when you're up 20. Or not deep passes, but more like passes that, you know, aren't routine. Or as I probably would more eloquently put it, more low percentage. And a modest little paying gig on the books.
We thank you
To
for
make it
fulfilling
look
your
sort of
contract, despite the
cheaper than the
complications
other
of the
place.
job. Good luck
Everything
with your
has a
future
sort of
career in the
beige
Fringe,
color
Logan.
on. Remember how computers in the 80s used to all have that beige color?
Mm-hmm.
AGT pilot sentenced to exile.
Rise and wingmen.
Now performing personnel scan. Welcome, Mr. Logan.
The Galactic Spanning Corporation is in need of a contract pilot to escort the freighter Hesperides to our regional station in the Hera sector. Be aware that Bora terrorists have targeted several of our freighters recently, so this job involves some risk. However, you will find our pay rate highly competitive. Successful completion of the job could be your first step toward a lucrative career with Galspan.
500 credit fire cost and 5% cut.
So, Pixie, how'd you like working for Nebula Tours?
Sometimes I forget that I left them. Notice the bright star on your right. Would you believe it's called the Dog Star? Seriously.
Dog Star? Serious? I get it. That's awful.
I know. Shoot me if I do that again. Please.
Hey.
The Galactic...
I got nothing new to purchase, so let's keep going.
This is Logan reporting for duty.
Good morning, Logan. This is the freighter Hesperides. The shipment is expected soon, so we better get going. No trouble so far. We're preparing to jump to Hera sector.
are Bora fighters in sector.
It's an attack, Logan. Bora's been trying to block our shipment for months. These terrorists are worse than pirates to us.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna protect you now.
Alright, we're here safe and sound, guys. Anything else you need from me?
No, thanks for the escort, Logan. You're free to go.
Cool enough.
Hey, what's going on over there?
This is Mishka Shaw, independent star pilot. Just having a little trouble with the pilot. But I can handle it.
Oh, she's gonna get slagged if I don't.
Yeah, disruptive torpedoes and strikes employ them a lot are no joke. Get successfully hit with one, you can kiss your shields goodbye.
Lost my shields. I'm feeling a little exposed here, Jake.
Oh, what do I have my wingman covering you for, huh? It's really hard killing pirate craft with just dinky pop guns.
Now, are you?
Looks like it.
And now I have to burn it up boot.
Jake Logan. You gotta be more careful out here.
I know, never fly alone. Speaking of which, I hire myself out as a wingman. Look me up if you ever need one. Maybe I can return the favor sometime.
You got it, baby.
She is worth saving because half the missions, she is worth every cent. Not that. Looks like a little escape pod, don't you think? Another one on the books.
The Galactic Spanning Corporation is pleased with your work, Mr. Logan. You have certainly earned your pay. We intend to keep you in mind for future contract work, or possibly a full-time position, if one becomes available. On behalf of Galspan, I look forward to doing business with you again.
Okay.
AGT pilot sentenced to exile.
Rise and wingmen.
Oh, they gave the rookies hard mode drones rather than beginning. Blockade is pretty hard. Yeah, her down payment's nuts, but a 7% cut isn't actually that bad, all things considered. Daimo's heavy laser and a heavy mining laser? Worth it. Tiger missiles, take it or leave it.
Hey, Mishka. Glad to have you with me.
Well, I wouldn't be here if not for you, Jake.
Ah, go on. You would have done the same for me.
I would do anything for you.
It's probably better pilots out there, but, one of the best on the sub 10% bracket. Can't complain.
Contract pilot, the Bora have got an offer for you. Now that Sol has approved Galspan's claim to our holdings in the hub, we're having problems transporting goods to that sector. Galspan is blocking us from shipping anything into Independence Station. Food, munitions, nothing can get through. We want you to escort our medical supply ship, the Dromedary, to Independence Station. There are 2 other freighters carrying less critical supplies that will follow. If everyone gets through, we can probably swing you a bonus. Star Patrol's watching us like a hawk, so we'll have to be careful. It's going to be tricky, but it's for a good cause.
Yeah, an escort mission against multiple waves of fighters without an afterburner. Gee, how bad can this be?
Honor control to contract pilot Jake Logan. I have you on the scanners. The convoy's ready to go. Now they'll see how hard they can keep the Bora down, blockade or no.
This is Freighter Dromedary to Jake. We're ready to jump. We're not carrying any big guns because we don't want to get hassled by Star Patrol, so keep close, pilot.
Right, I hear you, Dromedary.
Oh, great, my buddies at Star Patrol. What did I just get myself into?
An escort mission without afterburner. Yes, you can save all 3, and yes, I've done it on camera once. No, I'd rather not do it again.
Star Patrol to Bora Convoy. So, what do we have here? Jake Logan, our newest Fringe citizen, and a bunch of Bora cargo haulers. You wouldn't be transporting any weapons in those freighters, would you?
Look, fellas, it's just a shipment of medical supplies. Go ahead and scan them. The guy's just trying to earn a living, you know?
Indeed. I am scanning medical supplies. I'm going to let you pass. But I'm keeping an eye on you. Obulo, out.
I'll stay close to you, Jake. I'll stay in close.
Get off of me! Stupid little pieces of shit. Yeah, Poseidons have Solaris torpedoes. They're charged torpedoes. They're dumbfire, but they hurt. And they're capship killers at best. And these punks have swarm missiles as well. What is all this? And Deimos lasers to boot!
For reinforcement, Jake. They have to help. This is Medical Freighter Dromedary calling Star Patrol. We are under unprovoked attack by Spanish ships.
This is Commander Obulo. All right, gals, man, that's enough. I know you're ready. Now, get the lock. That's it. I'm ordering those Gallspan vessels destroyed for unlawful conduct. Pilot Logan, if you can assist, do so.
Cops, do something!
Oh no, my shields are down!
facilities. The offending Galspan craft have been destroyed. I will file a report, and I expect all of you to comply with any inquiries. No more fighting in the hub, got it? Obudo out.
Yeah, and I kept... Yeah, F9 is the wingman control key. I kept hitting F10. Basically just tell your wingman, hey, go cover the ship if it's being shot. And, yeah. Unlike free space, don't commit to one target at a time. Just shoot him and make them scurry away.
Alright, looks like you're home free. Got you here safe and sound.
Thanks, Jake. Good flying.
Well, that was easy.
No, it wasn't.
I wonder how long the Bora had to clear out of this base now that Galspan owns it. Yep, time to head back to the base.
Yeah, because the way that free space does it, you get like a handful of bombers going against your cap ship at one time, and you're kind of tunnel visioning it. So you're saying, hey, shoot the bombs, and then just go unload like nuts on the bombers. This mission doesn't let you overcommit. More like, shoot them, let them scurry, and then find the next person, and let them scurry. Sorry I couldn't get you that sweet extra $5,000. I played a bunch of free space compared to TAC. Maybe TAC is just like once a year. I wonder if you could do like any extra few missions and you can get Afterburner before this one. Okay, just tell your wingman cover one of them and then...
Great work, pilot. Those supplies are already going to good use. Can you believe the audacity of those Spanners to attack right in front of Star Patrol? I'll be sure to keep on the lookout for anything else you can help us with. We've always got use for good star pilots with a dislike for corpers.
It's like, yeah, after the mission you would really want Afterburner for, you get Afterburner right after.
AGT pilot sentenced to exile.
Rise and wingmen.
Galspan.
We have an emergency situation. The hospital frigate Blackwell has experienced a critical systems overload that puts her patients and crew in potential danger. She is stranded and needs a ship to aid her as soon as possible. Proceed to the scrapyard sector and help her in any way you can.
Burner, check. Just load up on some weapons real quick. Alright, let's go. Okay, yeah, Afterburner on this kind of sucks, but still.
The situation has grown much worse. An explosion has knocked
out Blackwell's maintenance, controls, and steering. They can't stop. Hurry up. Lives are at stake.
You got it.
You doing more Phantasy Star tomorrow?
Yeah. Sorry I didn't do any grinding over the week.
This is Hospital Frigate Blackwell. We're on a collision course with an asteroid field and cannot cut our thrust or change direction.
This is Jake Logan. I'm here to help.
Clear us a path before we're pulverized. We've got over 100 people on board.
Take him out?
Yes, it just might. If you could knock out our main thrust generator, we can use our reverse thrusters to come to a stop. You did it, Logan. We thought we were gone for sure. Thank you.
No problem, Blackwell. I'll get him to send out a repair ship for you.
We definitely appreciate that. We'll sit tight here.
Sent a tug crew to bring the Blackwell to a repair base. Your timely assistance probably saved the lives of over 100 people. I'm beginning to think that they made a mistake by exiling you. Good job, Logan.
Alright. And Manuel did say, split your save files before independence. Okay. Want to just stop here?
That's fine.
Alright. Or, let's see if I can... Yeah, because... I think we've just covered pretty much everything I wanted to do up to this point. Don't worry, next episode, everything's gonna pick up.
Gotcha. I was just kind of tired, I'm sorry. Wasn't talking that much.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pick it on a coin flip next time, but otherwise I'm thinking, let's do the Galspan side first.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking maybe next week if I am up for it, let's do like a 2-2. Let's do 2 sides, 2 hours on Galspan, and then we'll do 2 hours on Bora.
Okay.
Unless you want me to just do both Independence missions now.
If you feel like it, either way.
Okay. Let's do taking. Wait, I don't even know which one I did. Okay, this one. Taking away independence.
Attention all contract pilots seeking a profitable career with the most prestigious company in space. The Galactic Spanning Corporation is preparing to secure Independence Station from its former inhabitants, the Bora. Although our company has legal rights to the station, we fear that these Bora terrorists will not leave peaceably. We therefore require an armed presence to ensure the safe acquisition of the station. Naturally, fulfillment of this contract would permanently alienate you from the Bora and their criminal activities. If you possess the skills to assist us in the removal of Bora terrorism from the Fringe, I urge you to accept Galspan's offer for full-time employment. I'm sure you will find the benefits to be most lucrative.
2 packs of rockets, 2 glints. This is all fine. Okay, let's go.
Mr. Logan, welcome to the Galactic Spanning Corporation. We're glad that you decided to accept full-time employment with our company. This job will act as the final stage of your interview process.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. I thought I was in. Am I an employee or not?
You are officially an employee, Mr. Logan. Your first job evaluation is merely a formality. I'm sure you will do fine. When you return, we will go over your health benefit package and terms of employment.
Okay, right. Spare me the paperwork, will ya?
Very well, Mr. Logan. Rendezvous with the other fighters in the scrapyards. Please take care not to attract unwanted attention from Star Patrol as you fly by their outpost.
Understood. You can count on me. I'm in sector and waiting.
Logan, this is Galspan Pegasi. We're inbound.
Hey, hurry it up, will you? I got 2 Bora ships on my radar.
Got a spanner in the sector. Could be the beginning.
Galspan fighter, we have you in our sights. Don't try anything.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
This is Galspan Pegasi. We're here. Let's go claim the independence.
Hey, what about these 2 yahoos?
Call them. Fall back! Fall back! It's the Galspan attack force! Alright, this is it. Prepare to eliminate any Bora ships near the Independence. Attention all Bora ships. The Independence Station is now legal property of the Galactic Spanning Corporation. You will surrender your vessels immediately.
Activating defense systems. Activating station now. All transports launch.
Independence Control signing off for the last time.
Sergeant Vincing! Logan, the Bora terrorists are escaping on those shuttles.
Don't you worry, Chief. They're not going anywhere.
Escorts, keep those spanners off us so we can jump out of here.
I have multiple
Alright, everybody. All terrorist shuttles eliminated.
Excellent job, Logan. Clean up the rest of this arrival and then you're free to go.
I'll stay close to you, Jake.
Let's go clean everybody out.
My shields are down!
Yep, time to head back to the base.
And that's everybody. Might as well just pad a score sheet, why not? Alright, that's one down.
Mr. Logan, I'm delighted to see the reports of your excellent piloting skills. We are pleased to welcome you to the company. With the Bora presence in the hub reduced to merely their honor station, we are assured of continued direct access to Sol resources without incessant terrorist action against our supply lines. Until Galspan has another mission for you, you are free to explore the Fringe. You are further granted access through the Galspan Regional Gate. Your employment contract is not exclusionary, with the exception of any dealings with the Bora. Good day, Mr. Logan, and again, welcome to Galspan. Bales out.
Yeah, you get a picture of Trisha Bales, like more or less her mugshot in the manual. You'll also get Anna Highfall, pretty much the one who hands all your story-exclusive Bora missions in the manual as well. So, place Mako with a Poseidon, also 8,500 credits. It's EMP, Light Laser, Tiger Missile, Hunter Torpedo, and a Jasper. Alright, let's do withdrawal from Independence, and then I'm gonna go call it a night.
A call to any star pilots who value liberty and disdain corporate enslavement. We, the Bora, are soon to be driven from one of our bases in the hub by a merciless assault from Galspan forces. To all who would answer, come to Independence Sector and help to cover our necessary withdrawal from the station. In good faith, I must inform you that if you do this job, Galspan will never offer you employment again. Join the Bora defense of Fringe freedom.
Try to pair glints. Stuff. Do not need.
Decided to join us. I know some people think once a corper, always a corper, but not me. I can tell you belong with us.
I've had my fill of corporate life, Miss Highfall.
I got the formalities. You're with the Bora now. Call me Anna.
Independence, here I come.
I was checking the price for HBO Max to see if I could get that so that I could see Dune. But the ad-free version is $15 a month. It's like, do I really want to pay that?
Jake Logan, I'm one of you.
Right. Anna said you joined us. I just hope you got what it takes to stay with us.
Jake Logan to Independence Base. I'm here. What do you want me to do?
Logan, good. You made it. Guard the TCG gate until we can get everyone out.
You want me to guard a gate that's already surrounded by mines? Huh. Sounds simple enough.
I've got you covered.
You've got company.
Attention all Bora ships. The Independence Station is now legal property of the Galactic Span Corporation. Will surrender your vessels. All squadrons, attack!
Evacuating station now. All transports launch. Independence Control signing off for the last time. Launch commencing. Better watch your backs.
We're loaded. Escort. Keep those banners off us till we can get out of here.
I track multiple radars launching with escorts.
Take him down.
Breaking off to intercept. Okay, cool. Everyone got tied up. So, shuttles were in danger, thankfully. Or they were all, preoccupied with me. Even better. Because normally this part sucks.
I've got you covered. All shuttles on board. We're powering up for jump. You fighters get to safety once we're gone.
Well, no intercepted cap ships for now, so...
Good work, Logan. The integrity and the shuttles are safe. Now get yourself out of here, back to Alpha before more Spanish show up.
Ah, crap. The integrity got away. Let's clean this Bora trash out of our new sector.
You do realize there's still like a full escort element here. And yes, friendly Bora do have rail guns. Platform guns on. Well, all's well that ends well.
So this was the Bora one?
Yep. Yeah, this one ended up being somehow a lot easier because, yeah, if those 3 shuttles die, you lose. But thankfully, everyone who was on defense actually one-on-one to each of the Bora ships, so, and those Poseidons were actually way out of the way. But yeah, it's like otherwise, those Poseidons are gonna swarm missile your shuttles, and only one of them has to survive, but thankfully, all 3 of them did. Alright, I'm gonna have to go call this a session.
Jake, thanks a lot for your help at Independence. The loss of that base was inevitable, but we made it cost Galspan plenty to drive us out. As for your flying, anyone who can fight like that is welcome as an ally of the Bora. You keep your eyes open for my messages. From now on, you're someone the Bora can trust, no matter what the homeworlders say about you. Talk to you later, Jake.
Exchange fighter for spare parts, and we get a Poseidon. Arc light lasers are crap. Alright. That's our show. We'll see you guys next time. I don't have any more closing remarks, but, yeah, we'll continue this next Friday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yep, sure thing. Fantasy Star